Hey guys, hello everyone. My name is Dhan Singh and I am a second year student at IIT BHU and welcome to the episode 9 of my podcast. It has been 50 plus days since I have recorded myself in front of the camera, so I'm literally feeling very awkward right now, but I guess I need to break this awkwardness because if I don't break this awkwardness, then I will stop recording my podcast forever, and I don't want that to happen because there's a lot that goes through my head. And whenever I speak in front of the camera, whenever I record a podcast, I find out answers to these questions, and I actually relieve myself from the questions that are going on in my head. And one such question that has been troubling me for the past few days is that till when exactly do we restrict ourselves to the external validation that we are getting in our life, like the grades, the good marks, the money that we get in by doing interns, the money that we get in by doing our job, the appraisals that we get in our job, the validate. These are just type of validations we seek, and the society gives us to do work they want us to do. And till what time are we going to restrict ourselves to such validations? That this is one question that has been troubling me for a very long time, and I am not able to understand that are these actually something we should escape, or they are a necessity in life, or can we live a life without these validations? Is it even possible or is it not possible? I'm just super confused around this aspect. And whenever I think about it, I kind of fall into a zone of overthinking that if not this, then what? Is there life beyond your marks, beyond your money, beyond the status? Is there life beyond work? Is there life beyond exams? Is there life beyond job? Is there life beyond money? So what exactly is the definition of life, and what exactly are we supposed to do? So we all are like human beings, we require certain level of validation. That is a basic necessity for humans. That's how we have evolved to become at present. So saying that you do not require validation and there's no point of external validation, that in itself is kind of baseless to a very high extent. So we cannot completely eliminate validation, but my point is that why can't we choose our own validation? ठीक है, like मेरा मतलब, like what I mean by this is that currently we are doing what our parents told us to do, or what in general any student would have done. In class 10th we got good in board, so we chose up the science stream, and we did not like biology, that's why we chose maths, and that's why we did engineering. Then we prepared for JE because through JE we get engineering colleges, and then the best engineering college in India is IIT. So we see 11 lakh people prepare for IIT, and everyone has a dream of getting in over there, and then we are a few lucky ones who get inside IIT. And when we get inside IIT, we see around us that, oh, we have people better than us around us, and they are also appearing for the same end-sem exam, same mid-sem exams. So we start studying for mid-sems and end-sems, then we get good marks in mid-sems and end-sems. Then comes the intern season, we prepare for the intern season. Then comes your job season, we prepare for jobs. Then your job begins, you start working, and obviously in this entire journey in between, you take breaks, you go on trips, you enjoy with friends. Yeah, that is a part, but my point is our mind space is completely occupied in this path, and till the point our mind space will be occupied in this path, will be occupied, completely occupied over here, we will never ever get time to actually think and find out something that we thoroughly enjoy. We will never be able to find out a work that we can do without money as well. Obviously money is important, money is a byproduct, but my point is that at present I'm 20 and I'll probably live up to 60 or 70, so another 40 50 years, and one inevitable fact is that I'm going to completely work for these 40 to 50 years. Work is not going to go away from me. As a human, I cannot imagine without my life without working, because see, if I am not working, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I'll be sitting at my house, and does that even make sense? Like, what will you do sitting at your house? I get bored so easily. I cannot like stay without doing anything. And being such a person, I don't think I can stay in my house for 40 to 50 years. I don't even think I can just travel for 40 to 50 years straight. That's just so impractical. I need to work. But doing something that you don't like just for the sake of money for the next 40 to 50 years, I can't digest this thought. This thought just doesn't seep into me. I am not able to digest it. And my simple argument is that can't we give the first 1 or 2 years of these 40 to 50 years to actually figure out what we enjoy, and figure out what we actually can do for the next 40 to 50 years without taking breaks, with consistency, without kind of feeling the pain. Obviously there's pain in each and everything you do, but there sometimes there you find something that you're ready to give feel the pain for it. It's just like love, right? There are imperfections in every human being, but the person you love, you're ready to deal with their imperfections. You're ready to kind of part ways with their imperfections. You're ready to acknowledge their imperfections. Similarly, it's with work. You don't enjoy work. No human enjoys working. That's the sad reality. Let's just put that reality on our face. We don't enjoy working. We humans are lazy. We just want to do things that make us happy. We are dopamine driven. That's a basic fact. That's an underlying fact. Every human is dopamine driven. They don't enjoy working. Okay, then how are we supposed to work? We will enjoy the process of working when what we are doing is actually something that adds meaning to our life. I hope I'm trying to deliver the point. Like, there's one thing, you find your passion, you enjoy doing that, you enjoy working. Okay, yeah, well enough. But when you're obviously working in a field of your passion as well, there will be things that you don't want to do, that you don't enjoy doing, which come with your passion, that gives a kick to you. But you need to manage those things as well, right? For managing those, you'll be able to manage those things only if and only if your work adds meaning to your life. Now, giving 1 or 2 years to actually find a work that first thing involves your passion. So first step is to actually find your passion. What exactly is your passion? And honestly, if you don't have an answer to this, there's nothing wrong about it, because see, throughout your school life, you are forced to study to get the highest marks in your class, to be the topper always, to keep increasing your marks. Then you were forced to get good marks in class 10 boards, then class 12 boards, then get into a good college, then get an intern, get a job. So if you don't know what your passion is, it's not your fault. You never got time to find your passion. Some people will come and tell you around that, oh, you couldn't find your passion in 18 years, how will you find your passion in 2 years? Bloody, like, what should I tell them? We did not get time to find our passion. We did not get those 18 years to find our passion. We were studying at that point. We never got that headspace to find our passion. So first step is to find your passion. Second step is to find a work that involves your passion, that kind of revolves around your passion. And third thing Third thing is to find a meaning. Is that work even meaningful? Does that work add meaning in your life? If that work doesn't add meaning in your life, then you won't be able to do the painful tasks in that work. Now, I feel these things are really important because over here you're making a decision for the next 40 to 50 years of your life, and which is a huge time, which is honestly two-thirds of your life. And if you cannot give 2 years for the two-thirds of your life, I don't know what you'll give time to, because you have given 18 years to the education which you will probably never use in your life. Now, many people will argue, oh, we use physics, we use maths, everything is used. I know it is used. I am from science background and I am doing engineering in IIT BHU. I know physics is used, maths is used, chemistry is used, but how many of you are going to use it? Are you even interested in it? अगर मैं तुम्हें अभी बोलूँ कि अगले 15 साल के लिए तुम्हें फिजिक्स में रिसर्च करनी है, डीप रिसर्च करनी है, क्या तुम करोगे? आर यू इंटरेस्टेड? इफ़ यू आर इंटरेस्टेड देन गो परस्यू इट. इफ़ यू आर नॉट इंटरेस्टेड देन आर यू एवर गोइंग टू यूज दैट फिजिक्स? दैट इज द पॉइंट ना. तू अपनी लाइफ में यूज करने वाला है क्या? पूरे जहाँ का हमने सोच रखा है कि पूरे जहाँ में क्या यूज होता है, क्या यूज नहीं होता है, और उस आर्ग्यूमेंट को हम यूज कर रहे हैं. हम अपनी लाइफ में यूज कर रहे हैं या नहीं वो पता नहीं. पूरे जहाँ का पता है कि हाँ, जहाँ में फिजिक्स यूज हो रही है इसलिए इंपॉर्टेंट है, हमने सीख लिए. ओके, समझ आ गई, मुझे यूनिवर्स समझ आ गई, बट मेरा इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं है. मैं यूनिवर्स के बारे में रिसर्च ही नहीं करना चाहता, मैं उसमें अपना करियर ही नहीं बनाना चाहता. अगले 40-50 साल के लिए मैं वो करना ही नहीं चाहता. फिर भी मैंने पढ़ी है ना 18 साल, पढ़ी है ना 18 साल दिए है ना उसे, और पूरी शिद्दत से दिए हैं. मेरे रिजल्ट्स भी बोलते हैं कि पूरी शिद्दत से दिए. मैं तो ये भी नहीं कह रहा कि रिजल्ट्स ही बोलते हैं शिद्दत से दिए. हर एक स्टूडेंट ने शिद्दत से पढ़ाई की है, 18 साल दिए फिजिक्स को, केमिस्ट्री को, मैथ्स को. अब अगर हम 18 साल इन चीज़ों को दे सकते हैं तो क्या हम 2 साल अपने आप को नहीं दे सकते ढूंढने के लिए कि हमें एक्चुअली क्या पसंद है, कि हम क्या एंजॉय करते हैं, हमें क्या मीनिंगफुल लगता है? क्योंकि सी आई एम नॉट एबल, क्योंकि मैं डाइजेस्ट नहीं कर पाता इस फैक्ट को कि हम ह्यूमंस 70 इयर्स का लाइफ स्पैन लेके सिर्फ और सिर्फ काम करने के लिए आया है, सिर्फ और सिर्फ वो करने के लिए आया है जो एजुकेशनल सिस्टम ने पाथ बना रखा है. स्कूल जाओ, अच्छे मार्क्स लाओ, फिर कॉलेज जाओ, अच्छे मार्क्स लाओ, फिर जॉब ले लो और अगले 50 साल जॉब करो. मीनिंग नहीं है यार लाइफ में. आई फील ह्यूमंस हैव come here for this 70 years of lifespan to do something meaningful, and each and every human has come for doing something meaningful. हर इंसान की लाइफ मीनिंग रखती है. Like just imagine you are the only species that can think. Then why are we not giving some time to just think? Why are we just following blind roadmaps? Why are we just following blind paths? And I almost hate this argument that you can think while you are following a blind path. I guess you can't. When you're following a path, you cannot think. No philosopher in history has done that. It's just so difficult. If you want to give yourself time to think, you need to break the path at one point. I know you'll think, you'll understand what you want to do, and then you'll come back into another path. You'll follow another path. But it's okay. Over here, you have chosen your path. But you need to give yourself time to make that choice. Many people argue that, oh no, we have chosen engineering in class 10th and we have honestly chosen it. Our parents didn't force it upon us. You were in teenage at that point. The only thing that you were exposed to at that point was studies. That's why you chose engineering. When did you give yourself time to actually think about where you are interested? Think about what you enjoy. Think about what adds meaning to your life. What adds meaning to your life? What, the day you die, what will you say? What change have you done? What change have you bring up did you bring in at least 10 people? There should be some meaning, right? Your life cannot just be about you, your family, money, career. No, that is a very narrow look on your life. Life should have meaning, and you need to find that meaning. Like, I feel it's very important to give yourself time, to give yourself that headspace to find meaning in life, to find your passion, to find something that you enjoy doing, because then only you're going to survive the next 40 to 50 years. You already feel that you're lost. Every night before sleeping, you look at your ceiling and you say, oh fuck, I'm lost. Where am I? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Everyone does that, right? Are you planning to do that for the next 40 to 50 years of your life? I guess no. Then obviously, at one point, you need to give yourself time to think what you want to do, how you want to do it, why do you want to do it, right? When will you give yourself that time to think? What is the of point in your life where you're going to decide what meaningful thing you're doing in your life? Because if you don't find that meaning in your life, if you don't find that passion in your life, you'll do this your entire life. You'll go to your bed every night, look at your ceiling and say, oh fuck, what am I doing? Where am I stuck? Why am I stuck? Do you want to honestly live that life? Do you want to honestly be that person? I guess no. No one wants to be that. No one wants to actually be lost in their life. We all are scared of being lost in our life. We all are scared. That's why we fear overthinking. We all hate overthinking. That's the reason. But you know why we all are overthinking? Because we never gave ourselves that time. And we are not willing to give ourselves that time. Even I am stuck in this. I honestly agree that I am stuck in this. I have my exams coming 1 week down the line, and I'll obviously sit and study for it. I'm not going to give myself time to think about anything at this point. Then I have my 2 month break. After that, I have my intern season coming in. Then after my intern season gets over, we'll have our internships, and then after that, we'll have our placement season coming in. Then we'll get our 4th year where we are going to have a blast. Obviously, all of us are going to enjoy each and every moment in our 4th year, and 4th year will pass on by that time, and then we all will go do our jobs. So when I was thinking about this whole journey, I said there's no time to think about my passion, my purpose, and a work that adds meaning in my life and revolves around my passion. I was just thinking about it when I'll give myself that time. I'm not sure when I will, but I'm sure about one thing, that I will surely give myself time to think about these questions, because these questions are really important. First, what is your passion? Second, a work that revolves around your passion. Third, how does that work add meaning in your life? These 3 questions are super important in everyone's life, and I feel everyone should give themselves time to find answers to these questions. Take a break of about 3 to 6 months from their life and go alone somewhere and think about these questions. Don't travel during that time. Just go alone to a peaceful place, stay there for 3 to 6 months, and just think about these questions, find answers to these questions, because I feel it's really important for the next 40 to 50 years of your life, because this will define the major portion of the next 40 to 50 years of your life, which is work. So yeah, that's it for today's episode. today's episode was a little slow paced because I was talking in the camera after a very long time. Plus, I don't script any of my podcasts, so I think along the way, and when you lose the habit of talking in front of the camera for a very long time, one thing that goes on in your head is that, oh shit, this is so awkward, oh fuck, I can't talk to a camera, or how to talk to a camera, and all of this just plays in your head. But the second part of the brain thinks, and then you process it, and then you kind of deliver it in front of the camera. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the podcast, and if you like such episodes, then do subscribe to my channel to follow along this podcast, The Ambitious Diary. Bye. Meet you in the next episode.